Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to eGTV Hearthstone League and its Season 1 Road to Northrend. With me today is Larc. I'm Babael. We are your proud host, and as usual, I'm going to be producing. This is a one-man production. Hope you guys enjoy that. And in case of any problem, please do leave your feedback. We'll try our best to improve. But first of all, we need more manpower. Don't you agree, Larc? Larc? Oh god, I can't hear him again. This is a problem. This is a big problem. Let me just see what I can do about this. Uh,
Oh,
okay, there we go,
hello?
luck. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
usual problem that we always have here.
What's up, man? I'm actually pretty sick today. I hope you guys don't mind. My voice is a little bit whack, if you can
Same,
hear.
same.
But
Very whacked here.
yeah, but hopefully I can get better soon. I've been having running nose. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, we got Hearthstone, man. It's awesome stuff. And I just wanna share a little bit of my experiences over the past week. I went to 10-0. Wait, 10 oh no, 10-3 with my arena deck that I just
Is that why you
simply,
got so sick?
I think so, maybe.
Oh my
It
god,
was actually it was
you're gonna be
I was
such a
actually
hassle to listen to now.
yeah, no, I was actually playing a hunter deck, and this was like way super late at night, and I was just playing for fun because I got a lot of gold and just want to try arena. I ended up going 10-3 with a pretty shitty deck, so I was like, it's not as bad. But anyways, we got an awesome game for us ahead here.
You need
Excellent.
some flu pill first.
Yeah, xNVx and Derikku. I have no clue what's up with these names, but yeah.
Yeah. By the way, it's NV on the stream there. It's not NY. I think it's a bit of a. I don't know if it's the font or if it's a typo. It should be the font, but no worries. It's NV up against Derikku. So yeah, game one, guys, of Group E eHL Season 1 Cycle 1. Week 1's done. We have 4 members, all from Singapore. They are now into the playoffs. We're now looking for 4 more members. So in today's group, only one will progress. And on the top side, we have NV, and on the bottom player, we have Derikku.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that so far I mean, out of the four people that have gone through is all Singaporeans. Today, another funny thing is there's three Singaporeans versus one Filipino, if
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
guess the
mistaken.
signups from Singapore is really
Yeah.
overwhelming. Huge amount of support from my home country. It's what I like to see. But anyway, Lark,
Mm.
we have a game to cast.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, anyways. Yeah, let's just jump into this game. Um, Derikku here, I think he's playing. We've seen this Druid deck many times before with that Savage Roar in hand already. He's just probably waiting for the Force of Nature to come out, so he has that huge Wham Bam combo here. He even has a Sunfury Protector to kind of protect himself here against the aggro coming from xNVx. Oh my god, it's such a hassle to say his name, but
And just call him NV, not NY,
yeah.
NV.
Yeah, I'll just call him NV. But yeah, I mean, just looking at his hand, it's not the best opening hand there.
Yeah.
He has weapons at least, but he has to he has to deal with taking 4 damage the next turn, unless he wants to just ram his Kraken Elite into it as well as his Harvest Golem in the next turn. But I think it's kind of a waste of his charge minion over there.
Yeah, it should be. That said, Derikku now has the turn. He's playing the Watcher Druid, as we have all been briefed before. And Envy on the other side is playing a very aggressive warrior, like I mentioned also. The thing is this, there's a Harvest Golem on Envy's side, and I do believe that Derikku can run his Harvest Boy into it, but that's a bit of a sacrificial tomb. There should be no problem in him trading away. Yep, there goes the hero power, and he will be able to deal 2 damage onto the warrior.
Yeah, it's actually very good for Derikku because now I mean, Envy. God damn it, Envy is gonna have such a hard time to deal with this threat on the board already, and he's even gonna be able to lose this Frowning Berserker, uh, if Envy decides to. I mean, if Derikku decides to trade with it, but he can also just choose to ignore it and go for face because the 4/5 taunt is actually doing a lot of work for him right now. Like he can just wait. He can just hero power attack. Just attack face with the rest of his minions, and he should be a okay. Because generally, warrior aggros they don't run with whirlwinds much, so he shouldn't be worried too much about a board clear.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he's got Ancient Watcher here, which is very good in terms of a very cheap and easy way of putting forth a taunt there, as well as very good defense. It's one of the major line of defense that this Watcher Druid has. But if you look at the hand of Derikku, he doesn't have very good cards as well. He's got a Savage Roar. He's gonna wait for a little bit more synergy to come in first. But for Envy has got a lot of synergy in his hand. It's just that he needs to slowly address. There we go. It's 7 damage straight up to the Ancient Watcher. So at least he addressed the problem. But he's just down to about 19 health. Frothing is about 3-4. Not very dangerous yet, but still it's a bit of a good board presence. I think it's a bit of a good board presence. And I do believe that we're looking at Derikku with 6 mana here. He should not be able to play the Black Knight because the Frothing is not a taunted minion, and you generally want to save that for the value as well. He can easily trade both of these 2/2 into it, but he can after that play a Ragnaros, and that's gonna be an awesome power play here. There is no execute in the hand of Envy. Envy might be looking at a very, very big problem here. He's actually going to throw Ragnaros YOLO, 8 damage straight to the Frothing Berserker. Berserker goes down. We're looking at about 15 health of Envy right now. Ragnaros on the floor here. It's going to be a heating dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so crazy. First game, and we're seeing Ragnaros straight up already. Meanwhile, I have no idea what happened to Larc there. I believe he went to take a bit of a flu pill. Let me just check whether it's back here or is it my connection? No, it's not my connection, right?
Hello?
It's you, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. You muted, you unmuted. I don't know. Maybe it's the flu problem. So
I forgot to mute my bad. But yeah,
dang.
I mean that. You guys did capture my reaction when he was throwing out Ragnar. That was pretty insane. Yeah, I mean it's so good here. Like I would actually just swipe the 4/3 and run one of my minions into the, or not even run the minion, just like attack into the minion. Wow.
Oh,
Wait,
whoa.
he's going for. I think he's going for lethal here. Yeah.
Does he have it? It depends on the YOLO rank, I think. Yeah, he does.
He does.
For 8,
he just
then.
yeah.
He's just waiting for YOLO rank. Yeah, he has that. For
He
sure.
should clear the other one. Yeah, there we go. And wow, I hear something in the background, but look at that! The big fireball to finish it off. Woo! What a way to end it all. Derikku, man, that Ragnaros has been proving to be so good for him. He was able to coin it out at a very crucial point in time, especially seeing as to how it was so early into the game. Turn 6 into a Ragnaros, that was pretty insane in my opinion.
Yeah. And so we see how he goes. But Derikku has got a 1 point up. It's a 1-0 lead here. Envy, a little bit of trouble so far. Clarence, or so he's called, up against Derek. Both of them from Singapore. We're waiting for the next game to start. Should not be much of a trouble. But meanwhile, I believe everything looks to be pretty fine. Do you have any thoughts about the previous game, Larc?
Ragnaros, man, the Fury guy. He's full of rage and anger, man. You can't deal with him, especially.
It's the new Draconis.
It's the new Draconis, the angry dragon, as you'd put it. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he's not a dragon. He's a.
It's an angry hell spawn.
He's
a demon spawn.
Yeah. What exactly is he? He's like a. I don't know. Like he's part spellcaster, part melee, knight. Because if you silence him, he just becomes the 8/8 that roams around and attacks you like shit. It's pretty funny.
It's one of the unique cards that where silence doesn't do much of anything against it. It just puts you in a very shitty position.
It's okay to silence it sometimes though, because let's say you have like huge taunts and you're down a life, but you can kill the opponent in the next turn, and the opponent doesn't have an answer because you're like top decking. Then of course you can silence it and have it run into the taunt, and have your other minions just kill off the enemy. But yeah, it's pretty funny to see that Ragnaros was coming out turn 6 there. Innervate just so strong. You can't like every time you play against a druid, you always gotta account for things like Innervate. If I'm not mistaken, there was one time where we watched Trinity in Group C. Oh, wait, no, not Group C. Wait,
Group D. That
was
Group D. That's right.
Group D. Sorry. In Group D, where Trinity was able to finish off. I can't remember who his opponent was at that time, but
Cayenne.
He was it. Oh yeah, Cayenne. Yeah, he innervated into Force of Nature and Savage Force, so it was pretty insane.
Okay, so we're looking at a pretty good starting end here for Derikku. As on the other side, the Paladin, and that's going to be Envy's response to his Druid here. We've been seeing a lot of Pally and Druid kind of a matchup. It's a battle of the control. Personally, I like the Druid's one a lot because Strike Crow's variation is just so goddamn strong. Don't you agree, Larc?
Strife Crow's Druid is basically the highlight of almost every person's Druid deck in tournaments. Like if you notice, like especially all the games that we've casted so far, a lot of them have been riding the Strife wave, and a lot of them even put in the deck name Strife Crow, or some fancy name that has Strife in it. So, I'm not surprised seeing that Strife Crow is I mean, like, the deck itself is just so good. Like, he really made it work big time in my opinion, and that's why we see it on the rise so much by a lot of these players.
Exactly, it's a fantastic day here, and we're seeing the same druid with the savage royal combo, etc. Envy on the other side lost with the warrior already. Now he's gonna be forced to play his paladin. Do know it's a best of three, so if he loses this one, it's completely over for Envy. He will have to compete with the rest of the members here. Over as in the series is over, but he will still be able to play and still has a chance, of course, but it looks somewhat diminished already because only the top spot will go to the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to say that in this game right now, uh, what's his Envy actually has the perfect answer for the Harvest Golem in the next turn. Unfortunately, the bubble was popped, so well, he's actually gonna avoid not using his Wolf Rider here. Mm, I actually think that's an okay maneuver. I guess he wants to use the Wolf Rider for something else bigger, but I don't know. It feels a bit risky in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah,
What do
it
you
is.
think?
I feels a bit risky because he will not have any chance to wrestle ball control. Like what you can see right now, Derikku is opting to go for a bit of a complete ball control here. His Harvest Golem still stands alive, and that providing a lot of value. That's a one card against one good value trade already. And now back to Envy. He has got a few answers to the solution. Now, if he does play the Wolf Rider, it's gonna be a complete waste here. I would say that he should be able to go with the I don't know. I would personally go for True Silver Champion, but I guess he is going to be playing it a bit, safer. To him, tokens are free, and he's not taking any damage yet, so I guess that's pretty okay. But the real problem is he is not able to get any ball control back.
Yeah, the thing is, he actually should have just used the Wolf Rider there just now. He would have been
Yeah,
able
yeah,
to clear the board. Now he's in such a tough spot. Derikku just needs to attack this and then go for face, or he can even Wrath. Yeah, get Wrath and card draw. He's so far ahead. Turn 5, he's going to be able to coin out the Carrying Bloodhoof, which will be pretty damn insane. He can
yeah,
even throw out the taunt here right now if he wants to. I don't
yep.
think it's necessary. He can actually hold on to that, but he's going to do it anyways to establish a bit more board control. But like, right, the problem for X and V, or sorry, NV, is just the fact that most of the his answers in the deck are a bit overkill.
Yeah, exactly. It's always too much. And see, if he plays the Wolf Rider here, he should have done it a little bit earlier. But it's gonna do if they're Argent Protector, so I guess it should generally be fine. But we have to remind ourselves that it will still get cancelled by the Harvest Bot or even Hero Power, which is so much more value here for Derikku.
Exactly, and the thing is, the Harvest Golem, it comes back to life. It's a huge problem for Envy in my opinion. The thing is, like, Envy should have actually just used the Wolf Rider so much more earlier to at least kill off the Golem. That way, Derikku wouldn't have had, like, so many things happen after that. Like, if there was no Harvest Golem on the board, Derikku would not have been able to Sunfear Protector anything right there.
Hmm.
And Derikku would actually not have a play for turn 4.
Yeah,
Like, the best you could do was, I don't know, maybe just attack face, or even just play the Keeper of the Grove, which you generally don't want to do when you can't use the battle cry effects. You don't want to be doing 2 damage so early into this game.
yeah, exactly.
Elder Peacekeeper here. Wow. Okay. Interesting play coming out for Envy there. I think it's actually better used on
Oh,
higher value targets, but the problem is that he can't really kill it off. Like, True Silver Champion is 1 damage off, so he's just playing this, which I think is kind of okay for now.
yeah, the thing is, I will not have played Kane Bloodhoof in the previous turn. I would have played the Keep of the Growth to take away the 2/2, the Argent Protector, use my Hero Power to address the 3/1, and I will still have 2 minions up on the board with full health, the 2/1 as well as the 2/3, and both of them can go for face. And in this particular turn, then I play Kane Bloodhoof because I know that their Envy needs to play a minion. If not, he's gonna constantly be pressured by the book control right now. And that said, it's not a better play to have Kane Bloodhoof, but I just thought that it would be a bit of a better play. It going with my suggestion there.
The thing is, even then, he's just steaming ahead right now. He has the equality
Yeah, he is. He
consecration
is.
combo here, but it's a huge waste if he does it right
Mhm.
now. I think he's just gonna Hammer of Justice,
Man.
Hammer of Wrath, sorry, because he has to do it anyway. He at least gets Ragnaros, but next turn he definitely wants to consecrate to kill everything. The problem with that is you kill off Kane Bloodhoof, he comes back to life again as a 4/5, so he pretty much is in a tough spot.
Yeah, just like what the chat is saying right now, is saying that the Watcher killed Warriors early game in the previous game, and in this particular game here, there is not much traction for NV. Here's just summoning dude after dude. It's just like a little spa pool there for all the dudes that just keep getting killed. Even a 1-2 big cow can address the dude. I don't know, man. It's just not looking good at all for NV right now. He needs to kill the 1-1 big cow. Summon the son of a cow. Okay, that sounds like some vulgarity, but it's okay. Summon the son of a cow, and then after that, use the equality consecration combo. I think that's his
Well,
plan here.
I think his best play here is actually to hammer the 5/5 and then consecrate, because when what's his face, when Karen Bloodhoof comes back to life, he can just equality and then kill it off with his Sword of Justice,
Or his Hammer of
or
Wrath
he
as
could
well. Yeah.
or he could even just play Ragnaros that turn and kill it off if Derikku doesn't play a minion. So I don't know, this feels a bit overkill here because what is this? I mean, in this kind of situation, yeah, he's able to kill off the 4/5 again. But after that, he can't. Like, he only plays with tokens, and the thing is, you don't really know what your opponent has next. So I don't know. It just feels like kind of a waste, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is, it is. And here comes the mark of the wall, and the 4-5 just got
Wow.
buffed up to a 6-7. Faceless comes down, that's a second one, and it's a double 6 there with 7 health each, and it's with Taunt. It's really
Oh wow.
crazy.
Okay, this is great.
Yeah, but here comes the
Equality,
equality.
Avenging Wrath,
Yeah.
top deck.
Top tag OP though.
Yeah. Well, I guess in the end, the play does pay off. Maybe I'm just
Too sick to think, you know.
yeah, too sick to think right now. But that is a huge swing of momentum right
Yeah,
now. The
yep.
problem is that Envy still can't play a minion, and Derikku is always going to be able to churn out his minions before Envy is able to respond. And you look at Derikku's hand; he has a lot of things that is going for his. He can even block off taunts if Envy has any, and he has the card advantage. So he's practically so far ahead. Plus the fact that he has the HP advantage right now.
Yeah. That was a pretty good counter coming from Envy, but right now back to Derikku. I'm thinking he's gonna silence his own Ancient Watcher, and that's gonna deal like 6 damage with Savage Raw next turn. It probably is gonna be game there. And if you look at that, he does have enough mana with Innervate for a swipe as well. But here comes the Ragnaros with a very nice protection there. And a yellow fireball going for face. It is not gonna be enough. I do believe Derikku's got his game.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
He's got his game, man.
Yeah, he's got
Savage
this
Raw,
game.
he's got his. Yep,
He's
swipe
got
as well.
another swipe. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
all he needs to do right now is just
No,
to throw down
actually,
the
yeah,
keeper.
he has. Yeah, he has to silence and then
Yeah,
Savage Roar.
correct. That's like 6 plus a 3 each. Sorry, 2, 4, 4, 6. 6 plus
Wait,
6,
that's
12.
not enough.
No, he's got one swipe with Innovate, bro. 16, right? Yeah,
Does he
16.
have enough mana?
Yeah, Innovate, bro. 10. He's got 4, 8. 8 there plus 3 is only 11.
Swipe's not enough
It
mana.
is. It is
Even
11.
with
Innovate. After you use the Druid, you can Innovate, right?
no, I mean the thing is he has to.
You
Wait,
see?
wait, wait. What
Okay,
am I
first
talking about?
4
Oh, okay,
drop,
okay,
Keeper of the
sorry,
Growth,
my
silence
bad.
the 4
I
5,
keep, I keep,
Savage
I
Raw.
keep thinking about Force of Nature for some reason.
No, 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 there is no force of nature.
Yeah.
Just don't get distracted by the big granddaddy. Okay, my bad. Maybe he's just a bit of a YOLO play. I don't know.
Yeah, he had lethal.
Oh god, he just pulled a Wreckful there. He had lethal for sure. See, walk through with me. Savage Rock gives 2 each. That's 6 damage plus the Ancient Watcher. That's 10 already. Plus the Harvest Golem previously that's 12. And Innovate into a swipe that's 16. He could have won that, but no worries. He used double swipe, so at least he cleared the Granddaddy Ragnaros. He's still gonna silence. He could have won, but I guess he's gonna play a bit safer. And the Pelly's just down to about 10 health. Right now, the Pelly don't have a very good, answer to this particular problem here. I guess he's also screwed.
He has to ref and use True Silver Champion.
Yeah, I mean that's by default there. He's actually going for face here. No. That's not ideal at all.
It's probably not gonna work out depending on.
Oh wow,
not
Eldor though.
enough mana.
Not enough mana. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
He's going YOLO mode, but it's not gonna pay off. Savage 4, you did. See you, bro.
yeah. Could have won on a much more spectacular mood, previously for Derikku
If
there.
if only he put in the Blue Gale torpedo in his deck, then he would have won. Like, wow, look at that top deck though. Force of Nature,
Oh
Savage
god, the
4,
good
then
old combo.
BM.
This is just so OP right now. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit.
We're looking at Derikku with the first game.
That that was an OP. Yeah, that was an OP way to win. Unfortunately, luckily for him, he was able to win. It's a good thing that Envy didn't have the cards he needed to take that game. Imagine if he had a Blue Gale torpedo, he would have actually
Oh yeah,
won that game.
exactly. Oh,
That was a
you would
bit
have threw it away, rack pool, etc.
yeah, exactly. That was a bit scary for a second. But anyways, really really good job so far by Derikku. Was it
Yeah.
Yeah, Derikku. Yeah. Taking 2 games against Envy. I think the problem with Envy's deck is that he just doesn't like. It's again like the other decks that we've noticed from those l- less than average players. The fact that they don't really have the cards they need for their decks. A lot of them are missing it. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done with the first match of the night, and that's Derikku up against NV. Derikku will win that 2-0, and he will have a bit of a good stand into this group stages here. We have with us the next match, and I do believe that's going to be between Bing and O and All No Prop. I don't know how the hell to say that. All No Prop. Anyway, this is Babael, with me is Larc.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe you're gonna have to say
Yeah.
the way Larc says it, with a bit of his slang and emotion involved. But
Oh,
anyway.
no problem.
Anyway,
Maybe
thank you
it's
for
some
tuning in,
ring.
guys. We're gonna be back with more games in just about 15 minutes. See you guys in a show while.